Hello and welcome from Udon Thani, a town in the north of Thailand, close to the border of Laos. It's a fairly small airport with a domestic and an international terminal, and from what I have seen, it sees service mainly from Thai Airways and low-cost carriers such as AirAsia, Nok Air, Thai Lion Air, and the airline I'm going to try out now, THAI VIETJET AIR, which is associated with the Vietnamese VietJet Air, hence the name, I guess. For many, at least for me, VietJet Air or THAI VIETJET Air is known for their quite unique uniforms, and I was curious to see it for myself. Thanks to Priority Pass, which by the way is not sponsoring me to say that, unfortunately, I can access the Coral Executive Lounge, which I quite enjoyed and which I had for myself for almost the entire 2 hours I was there. Very friendly staff, comfy interior, delicious cold and hot food, even my beloved sushi, and of course all sorts of beverages. I'm sure Johnny G with his Priority Pass would have enjoyed this lounge too. Almost too soon it was already time to head to my gate, which offered a nice view to the ramp. That's not my ride, but Nok Air looks funny with this beak, surely standing out with this livery. VZ205 is my flight, and unlike most low-cost carriers, it will not bring me to the older Bangkok Don Mueang airport, but to the much larger and newer Suvarnabhumi airport. My ride has arrived. This Airbus A320 registered HS VKB, which was 9 years old at the time of this video in February 2024. It has 180 economy class seats and was originally delivered to the Vietnamese mother VietJet Air. It's boarding time, however, about 1 hour late, and for some reason my camera image is wobbling, as if the digital stabilization is going nuts. Or I accidentally turned it off without knowing that the stabilization actually can be turned off. Anyway, sorry about that. We had a little walk to our aircraft, which gave me the opportunity to get some nice outside shots. The welcome by the cabin crew was very friendly, and I got my first glance at the 3-3 cabin layout, which is a standard for an Airbus A320, and the first row seems to have a generous amount of legroom. And finally, I got to see the distinguishing cabin crew uniform, for which VietJet Air is known for. Do you like this uniform style too, or is it just me? Let me know, and I hope that wasn't too creepy of me. As I was worried about the legroom, I paid a little bit extra to get an emergency exit seat, 14F to be precise. That's the penalty tall people have to pay, I guess. Unless I'm ready for blue and green knees and a leg cramp. Obviously, the extra fee is worth this superb legroom. In the seat pocket in front of me, I find the safety card, a barf bag, a special offer menu, a SIM card solution, and the Sky Cafe menu. And THAI VIETJET Air even offers this in-flight magazine. Quite a library we have in here. And on top of me, I find individual air fans. So far, I quite like THAI VIETJET Air. This A320 has 2 rows of overwing emergency exits, and I'm sitting on the second one. I'm just double checking if the safety card actually says THAI VIETJET Air or if they just took over the Vietnamese version. Ah, here we go, it's Thai indeed. There are no in-flight entertainment screens, but honestly I didn't expect that. We have started our taxi towards the runway, so it's time to say goodbye to Udon Thani through the filthy window. While we are rolling into position for takeoff, I noticed this quite sun-bleached engine cover. We are airborne, obviously, and the emergency exit windows are the only ones on the aircraft that have the sunshade upside down, meaning you have to raise the shade instead of lowering it, in case you don't like to see the outside view. The left armrest is movable, but the right armrest lacks existence. Instead, I can use the armrest on the emergency exit door, which, however, is a bit too far forward in order to rest my elbow as well. Like most budget carriers, Thai VietJet Air doesn't offer any complimentary food. Instead, they have a chargeable menu to choose from, which we will check out now. The menu is fairly extensive, and personally, I find it was quite cheap. A hot meal for $5 seems more than fair to me. Thai VietJet Air also offers merch, and some pretty cute ones, such as these baby uniforms. And here we have the route network. I had no idea they also serve Australia, wow. Here we have a linguistic proof that this aircraft was operated out of Vietnam before. And as many of you already know, no under-seat stowage is allowed in the emergency exit row during taxi, takeoff and landing. So far, the in-flight entertainment, consisting of looking out of the window, isn't quite exciting, as a lot of haze is blocking the view of beautiful Thailand. Maybe I manage a short nap on this 1.5-hour flight. Our arrival time in Bangkok was supposed to be just after 4 p.m, but obviously we will be a bit late due to the late departure in Udon Thani. Luckily, I have no onward connection in Bangkok, just the train into town. The seatbelt sign is illuminated, time to get ready for arrival into Bangkok Suvarnabhumi. The exit door armrest is actually a good phone holder. A last glance at the bleached engine cover, and I'm already excited to be back in Bangkok. A pity I never made it onto one of these Thai Airbus A380s. Now they are all in storage, unfortunately. It's the first time ever I got a bus gate at Suvarnabhumi Airport. So would I fly Thai VietJet again? I absolutely would. It's a classic budget airline with mostly budget airfares, and you only get what you pay for. The crew was nice and seemed professional. The aircraft seemed in a good condition, besides the colors. Only the punctuality seems to be an issue with Thai VietJet Air, which I also noticed on Flight Radar 24 when looking at other Thai VietJet Air flights. Other than that, I would recommend Thai VietJet Air. I hope you liked this flight review and maybe leave a thumbs up. And if you are one of the very few who hasn't subscribed yet, please do so. Thank you for watching, see you next time, bye for now.